The harrowing scenes that continue to emerge from Binzaro village in the county of Kilifi are pointing to a different pattern of burying the dead compared to Shakahola 1. Evidence from the exhumed bodies show that the victims were buried without their clothes, with the officers saying the perpetrators seem to be in a hurry to dispose the bodies in the forest. NTV's Kevin Mutai also reports that the suspects linked to the cult-related deaths will remain in police custody for 3 more weeks.
Another day. Another set of bodies amid absurdities exhumed in Binzaro village in Kilifi County.
We've managed to process about 3 graves today, which are scattered all over. And these graves, one of the graves has 2 bodies, so meaning that the total of bodies that today we exhumed were 4.
The death toll from the cult-related deaths as at Friday evening stands at 9, but beyond the deaths were unsettling scenes which unfolded as officials unearthing the bodies buried in the shallow graves termed the findings as among the most brutal crime scenes ever witnessed.
During the time that we were retrieving bodies in Shakahola 1, they were well enclosed in some sheets which were covering each body, but right now we are finding skeleton with no clothes there. So we think probably they were doing it in a hurry.
Ni style ambayo hatujaiona. Katika Shakahola 1 mili zilikuwa zikwa mahali pamoja, lakini hii imefichwa chini ya vichaka ambao kutafuta imekuwa kazi ngumu sana.
Detectives dug out clothes in one of the graves on Monday, suggesting that the victims were stripped naked before being interred. Also, crime scene investigators revealed that victims of the cult were all buried facing up. The skeletal remains in the graves were highly dismembered due to the level of decomposition. And just like Shakahola 1, questions are being raised on the effectiveness of the National Intelligence Service and the overall security agencies.
This is a massacre, and it is not being given the seriousness that it deserves. Murkomen is speaking from Nairobi that Mackenzie is, communicating with the perpetrators on the ground. Where are you? We are on the ground. Your officers are on the ground, but they need more resources.
With more graves yet to be exhumed from the village, there are fears that the killings might have extended beyond the area, the government admitting that the perpetrators took advantage of the vastness of the 100,000 acres of the Chakama Ranch. This happening approximately 26 kilometers from Shakahola, where more than 450 people died from the fasting cult 2 years ago.
We are disturbed because we know that probably they're in another place regrouping again. So we are asking the police for accountability, ensuring that this process does not repeat itself.
The 11 suspects accused of committing the atrocities at Binzaro village will remain in custody for 21 days as police continue with their investigations. Kevin Mutai, NTV in Kilifi.